advice right now to the woman that's watching us who is frustrated with her dating experiences. Let's say she's in Dubai. And she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, what are some basics that you want to tell her? We'll get to the man afterwards. Of just basics of things to walk her through that she can't see that she's doing that are either sabotaging her relationships or causing her to meet the wrong people or whatever. What are some of the basics? I'm sure these apply to everybody.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. First and foremost, men, the emphasis on attraction is really important. Yeah, you can be a really wonderful woman with lots of wife skills, and I agree, you're a great wife, you're going to be a great wife. But if you don't present that in the right packaging, unfortunately, they are so easily distracted by beauty, you won't believe it.
It's so true.
I'm so sad. I'm so sorry to break it to you, but if they have a choice between a bitch who's their dream-looking woman and a wonderful, wonderful woman who is not something they're attracted to at all, they're going to go here. It's as simple as that.
Because we're narcissistic bastards.
You're a piece of shit.
No, that's just the way we're wired.
That's the way we're wired. Yeah,
okay.
Look,
and that's kept us alive so far in this million years.
It's male's nature. Now, men in the comments, especially the ones that don't have any women at all, they're like, no, I want a good virgin. I would choose a good woman over a bad woman every day of the week. Yeah, my ex was a narcissist. I mean, if you were choosing good women, you wouldn't be single and writing comments in my videos.
Right, and all the women you follow on Instagram are taking their clothes off. They're not the good women.
Yes, so you trolls, shut the fuck up wherever you are. Yeah, so we're not talking to you. So the key thing is, unfortunately, until you get that in order, your chances are automatically lowered. Now, before, it wouldn't be that much of a problem because men would be realistic. If they are this overweight man, they would accept an overweight woman. If they are this man that's not particularly attractive, they would accept a woman's not particularly attractive. Now, instead of accepting their standards, they turn to pornography. So if they have a choice between a woman who's on their same level of attractiveness, maybe not that attractive, or watching porn all night, they'd choose porn. So this is how important, unfortunately, it is for them, particularly now. So things that you can control, like your weight, or things that you can control, like in terms of your presentation, your smell, your aura, your confidence, your makeup, these things, especially now, it's easy to get these things. Try and emphasize on your appearance. Make sure you make an effort everywhere you go.
How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, but also for the generations to come after?
I am absolutely amazed with the quality of companies that we're getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls with the innovators and the folks who are building new applications in metaverse, blockchain, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance.
What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up if you can see me.
We are focusing on early stage investment.
And the quality of people that we're getting exposure to, whether it be Dan Tapiero with 1RT, Jason Ma from Open, Yatsu from Animoca.
It's been a phenomenal experience thus far. It has far exceeded my expectations.
We are focusing on cutting edge technologies.
I view it now as the best investment I've ever made. The upside I view is unlimited.
And as a retail investor, I would never get this exposure anywhere else outside of Investment Club.
See you in the Investment Club.
Is it a big part of a woman's job to be beautiful?
I would say so. Do you know why? Not to be beautiful, but to be her full potential.
Right.
That's all. Yeah.
To present the best version of yourself.
Best version of herself. Yeah. You're going to hear guys online saying, we like no makeup, we like a simple down-to-earth girl, blah, blah, blah. That's the losers. The men that actually like femininity want a woman who looks like she put herself together to some extent. Yeah. To some extent, they want that. So
it also shows confidence and self-worth.
It does something to her own it. Because what happens is when you
it also shows the man that he's important enough.
Yeah. Look, even, when you put a suit on or when you're a woman that puts a pair of heels on, it's not like, oh, you're going to get married that day. It just means that when somebody's serving you coffee, they give you a bit more respect. When somebody's, a cashier will be a bit nicer to you, smile to you. People have people gravitate to those that take care of themselves. It's that simple, yeah? So firstly, you want to take care of your appearance. The second thing you want to do is don't want to be naive about the nature of men. Yeah, don't be naive about them. Even if they're not pushing for it, they're not asking for it, their intimacy is important to them. It's so, so, so important. If you have all the ingredients, but there's no intimacy in that regard, they will go elsewhere. I know a lot of people say, no, we're da-da-da. the masculine men will end up going elsewhere. They'll end up choosing that. So they need intimacy. They really do need intimacy. That's not the only thing they need, but they need that. Attraction and intimacy is more important than every other trait. They're saying it's not, but trust me, that is the most important. It's a bit like how some women will say, no, I don't need a guy to be successful, or I don't need him to be tall or anything like that. But sometimes that's not enough, but it's definitely the gateway. Yeah, that's what I would say.
In intimacy, you just mean regular intimacy, sexual contact.
Yeah,
this is important to them.
Important to them.
And don't try to justify it, or it's just the truth.
Don't try and argue with it.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think I like this fact about men? Oh my God! If it was up to most women, would say they're happy to never do that for the rest of their life. Yeah, they're happy to give it a rest for the rest of their life, right? But obviously, I can't speak for all women. But generally speaking, they would love the idea that it's not as important as it is. Unfortunately, after speaking to so many men over the years, the number one complaint is the lack of intimacy. It is a drug to them, the way that affection and love is to us.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.